God, there's a lot in here. Makes that door you couldn't unlock. Okay. Oh my god, what am I doing here? There's a note on top of the table. Iron 1, salt 2, water 3. Carbon dioxide. Ammonia. So the lock had 21 on it, but the button on the wall had 9. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I've got like a brain wall just suddenly like piled up on top of me all of a sudden because I've got this and what you're saying. We'll go back and have a look at that in a second then. Because there's fucking numbers everywhere. What do you think this is a hint for? Maybe it's something to do with this box. This thing won't open. Is it locked? Probably need to put in a passcode. I mean, geez, they've got a keypad on here. How much more obvious can it get? I can only enter 3 numbers. E is for enter, C is for clear. Once you put the number, press E. If you mess up, press C. Let's give it a shot. Okay, so this isn't one of them ones like we did in the other stream with the kitchen. Okay, so we might need to do something with that. Okay. Something stinks. Is it coming from this bottle? It says NH3. Well, of course it stinks. That's ammonia. Ammonia's NH3. There's a bottle of iron powder on that shelf. I didn't know it's iron. The label says Fe. B stands for iron, right? Oh man, we're going freaking chemistry in this class right now. Again, while kids are on lockdown, who needs Zoom calls? Just give them 999. And then when they complete it, give them a test on it. Because this is fucking crazy. Hey, Shumpei. There's dihydrogen monoxide on the shelf. Why don't you say water? Okay, so I'm wondering if iron, that and water is the code. Do you think that there are any slugs on the ship? Huh? Well, if there are, I was thinking we could put salt on them. Oh, what? Why? What's she pointing at? The label said NaCl. Salt, huh? Do you think Seven will shrivel up if we put it on him? Wow. Hey. See something? No, she didn't, bro. It's alright. Ah, good stuff. Let's go for a drink. What are you talking about? I'm talking about that bottle. It says C250H, right? It's ethanol. Yeah, that's right. Also known as ethyl alcohol. Pretty much what booze is made of. So, you gonna drink it? Nah, I won't. It might say that's what it's on its label, but there could be anything in there. That's true. That's true. 325 might be a thing, yeah. 325 might be a thing. Like, can we spray nozzle? It says CO2. Now, you see, right, we've got more numbers again here. Can fill with carbon dioxide. Okay, so we've got CO2 there as well. We've got a blue liquid. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is for that other room. Okay, yeah. And we got a red liquid. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. So, CO2, carbon dioxide, isn't it? Because we've got the numbers for these. Carbon dioxide's 2, ammonia is 3, ethanol... Did ethanol come with a number? Hang on. That's 2,5, isn't it? C2H5. Okay, so that's 4 numbers then. We've already got 2 as salt. So ethanol is going to be 5. Ammonia... Sorry, hang on. Let me figure this one out again. Yeah, water's 3 as well, but then NH3 is ammonia. 2 plus 5 equals 7. Yes! Aha, okay. Okay. Can only enter 3 numbers. Okay, 3 numbers. No, that's fine. If we mess up, it's alright. Don't worry about it. No. Yeah, that's what I was wondering for, like... Oh, what am I about? Yeah, CO2. Hold on, 2, 3... 2, 3, 7... 2, 3, 7... Okay, so it's not that. Maybe that's no as 2 is so yeah, so 0, 3, 7, hang on. 0, 3. Yeah, you're right. Oh, hold on. It's hang on a minute. So iron, salt, water. Let me just figure something out here. Iron, right? Hang on. Is that salt? Okay, so that's. Hold on a minute. Where's the salt? That's ethanol. That's water. Carbon dioxide. Ethanol made of 2 carbon atoms, 6 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. Okay. Oh, okay. Wait. So that's 9. Ethanol's 9. I wonder if that's the thing. The ethanol's 9. Ethanol's 9. Or, okay, so wait a minute. Ethanol's 9. Ammonia's 4. Right, hold on. Hang on. F 9 4. Okay, this is making a bit more sense now. Oh, thank you, Ice. Right. So where's the other one then? Then that comes up as 3. CO2 is 3. But we've already got 3. 3 equals water. Oh, but it still might be just how many... Right, okay, yeah. So in order, it's 3, 4, 9 if it's going to be that order. Okay. Right. There we go. Yes! Well played, well played! There we go. That deserves a GG. GG! Okay. Think outside the box, Tabby boy. Okay, we've got a fake heart. A heart! This thing is super creepy. This ain't good for the heart. Okay. Fake right arm. Can I combine it with you? Okay, maybe not. I need to find everything beforehand. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go back.
You think we should go back?
Why, is there any more?
Yeah, I think that's probably best.
They always come back into here.
Hmm?
Hey, Seven, what's up?
Oh, well,
Is that a medicine bottle?
I got curious about it. Here.
Ethylene diamine tartrate?
I have no idea what the fuck that is.
Yeah, that's right. CDT.
What kind of medicine is that?
It's not medicine. I think it's an industrial strength detergent.
Okay.
Why would they have something like that here?
Well, probably to clean stuff up.
Good point, because it's an operating room.
Clean what up?
Fuck if I know.
Probably to clean blood up.
It looks like it's cleaned my brain up.
You remember something?
He's been sniffing it.
Yeah. Well, I remember a story about EDT. Happened about 50 years ago. There was this factory somewhere in America making big old EDT crystals. They were making it to sell as an industrial strength cleaner, like I told you before. But
Okay.
a year after the factory started up, something strange started happening with the crystals they were building. Water molecules started attaching themselves to the EDT crystals. This made them into a sort of mutation of the original crystals, called a hydrate. Once the crystals turn into a hydrate, though, it's useless as a cleaner. The factory had to just dump the crystals. As a hydrate, they were useless. But it didn't end there. After that day, the same thing started happening in EDT factories everywhere, even ones nowhere near that first American factory.
We're getting freaking schooled, man, in this game. Seriously.
They'd been making crystals the same way, with the same materials and the same equipment and environment. But now, all of a sudden, every single crystal they formed turned into a hydrate. In fact, ever since that day, no factory anywhere has been able to make a pure EDT crystal. Even in EDT research done years before, they'd never gotten a hydrate. After it happened at the first factory, it just spread. It was like, man, how do you
Chemical reaction.
Like the molecules were communicating with one another.
All that.
Transmitting information in a way humans couldn't perceive. This phenomena spread throughout the world, right?
Yeah, that's it exactly. But how did you
Some brain it.
I heard another story, kind of like that one.
When?
In the freezer?
What? The freezer?
Yeah, June told me.
Ice that doesn't melt at room temperature, huh?
Oh, yeah, that was from Thursday when we were trying to escape the freezer, yeah.
That sounds familiar?
Yeah, hold up. I feel like I can remember something. It's right there.
Do you?
You know about Ice 9?
Do you know about Ice 9?
Ice 9? Ice 9. Ice 9. Ice.
Ice, baby. Bum, 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 bada, bum, bum.
That's it. I remember now. That woman, she's on this boat.
That woman?
Alice!
Alice?
Who's Alice?
Who the fuck is Alice?
Come on, the woman who won't melt at room temperature.
Wait, we've got a mummy on board? I thought that was just a myth.
Huh?
I thought I was on the real Titanic.
You know how the Titanic sank on April 15th, 1912, right?
Yeah, more than 1,500 people died. Worst maritime accident in history. What about it?
Did you hear about the boat that was sent to collect the dead bodies?
I think that was the RMS Carpathia, right? It was a cruise liner, just like the Titanic.
It's the same cruise liner. Bum, bum, bum.
No, that was the ship that picked up the survivors. The ship that collected the dead bodies was the CS McKay Bennett. The McKay Bennett showed up on April 17th, 2 days after the accident. It set out from Halifax, a port in Canada, and recovered 306 bodies. The Atlantic that far north was really cold. It would have to be for there to be icebergs and stuff. Anyway, the bodies they pulled out of the water were frozen solid.
This isn't a very nice story. So, what happened next?
Does it make sense that we're on this one called the Gigantic? Is this going to be linked to this, or is this a different ship?
Well, they say the McKay Bennett recovered something more than just dead bodies. There were various bits of stuff floating around in the water. Things the drowned had carried with them, or stuff that dislodged as the ship sank. One of the things they found was a coffin.
Okay.
A coffin?
Yeah, a wooden one. The craftsman who made it must have been pretty skilled. It wasn't just a wooden coffin. It was all wood, no nails, no reinforcements, no gaps in the wood anywhere. The thing was airtight. The crew got pretty curious about what might be inside it and opened it up. They had to get a wedge and hammer it open. It was so well made. Inside, they found a woman. Or, I guess you should say, they found the dead body of a woman.
Okay, this is... Yeah, I keep saying Brendan Fraser needs to be in this game. We got the freaking Mummy Returns on here.
Her hair was thick and black, and her skin rich brown with no blemishes or signs of decomposition. They say that she looked gorgeous, like a goddess. She was obviously dead, but everyone who looked at her said she just looked like she was sleeping. Her skin was so lifelike, she looked like she might wake up any minute. And she didn't, though. Like the rest of the bodies they found, she was frozen solid. Eventually, the McKay Bennett finished searching and returned to Halifax. The 306 bodies were unloaded and taken ashore. However, it was warm enough that they began to thaw. They say that the stink was
Don't imagine frozen dead bodies and then all of a sudden starts de-thaw and it's just the stench of rotted meat.
But there was one body that didn't thaw. And that was...
The girl in the coffin.
That's right. Everybody thought for sure that she'd melt and start to rot like the rest of them eventually. But weeks passed and nothing happened. And a month passed, and another. And it was summer, and she was still frozen solid. After a while, people started to say she was some sort of miracle. Rumors about her started to spread.
That's why the whole thing about Ice 9, that doesn't start melting until it hits like a really ridiculously high temperature.
People came to visit Halifax from all over. After a while, people started to call her All Ice. Alice.
Okay, that's smart. That's a smart way of playing the words.
Of course, those rumors didn't last long.
Why?
Well, she up and disappeared. One day Alice was there, the next day she wasn't. They say someone snuck into where they were keeping her and stole the body. With the body gone, the rumors followed pretty quickly. After a while, no one remembered her. You might be able to find something about her if you could find a newspaper from back then, but that's about it.
Wait, you just said that she was on this boat.
Yeah, I did. Alice has got to be somewhere on this ship.
But why? This is where I'm a bit confused.
Now why the hell would you say something like that?
Because I know.
And just what is it you know?
What happened to Alice after she was stolen?
Alright, tell me. What happened to Alice?
Well, around that time, the word was that there was a special black market in New York. All millionaires from all over the world. I've heard that Alice went up for auction there. The person who won the auction was Lord Dashiell Gordain.
The one who owns this boat, who was like a survivor of the Titanic, wasn't he?
You've heard that name before, right?
Lord Gordain. Oh, isn't he the guy who bought the Gigantic? The Titanic sister
Which
ship?
we are currently on.
Yeah, that's him. Although I guess he hadn't done that yet.
What do you mean?
Gordain bought Alice in 1912, and 4 years later, in 1916, he bought the Gigantic. And he hid Alice somewhere on the Gigantic.
Imagine just having the money to fork out and buy a freaking cruise liner.
But nobody knows where. He died in 1931, and apparently he died without ever telling anyone where Alice was hidden. However,
What?
Well, he did have one close friend who asked him, "Where is Alice?" And he said, "Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge beneath the navel of the Gigantic."
Right. So, in a small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge beneath the navel of the Gigantic. The navel's the belly button, isn't it? If you think on a body. On a ship, I wouldn't know where a navel is, but a Forest of Knowledge, that sounds like a library. And a small chamber, so I wonder if there's like a room or a special, like, secret passageway or something from a library that we might come across on here. But the navel of a boat, I don't know. Navel on a person is your belly button.
What the hell is that? Is it some kind of riddle?
Your guess is as good as mine. So that's it. Whatever you think, I believe it. She's hidden somewhere on the Gigantic. In other words, she's hidden somewhere on this ship.
That might be where door number 9 is then.
Hey, what are you two doing
Oh,
over there?
shut up.
Stop wasting time and get over here.
Okay, we're coming.
Let the grown men have a fucking chat.
Jeez.
Yeah, so anyway, that's the story. It might be useful someday. Don't forget it.
Alice. Huh.
That mummy wasn't just a normal mummy. They say that she was frozen.
Frozen. Like the echo there.
The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put on the Titanic, even though it was carried through the desert, her body never melted.
Then was that Egyptian priestess Alice? Did the water in her body become Ice 9? No, that's nuts. There's no way somebody like that could exist.
Never say never, dude.